That is the biggest shock of the week.
Yeah. And Germany's woes carry on now. They've not won a knockout game since they won the World Cup in 2014.
It's because they're shit.
Long may it continue.
Welcome back to Talkin Ballocks, episode 6. And as you can tell, today is a special one because we're live in person.
We're live
for the first time since starting this.
We are, yeah, which is great.
This is absolutely fantastic.
It's brilliant.
We've got so much to talk about today.
We have.
What a week.
Yeah. The last 32 ties, penalty shootouts, England scraping through. We're going to dissect all of that. And yes, more fun doing it live, man.
Yeah, it is. You're going to see some proper reactions here. In today's episode, we've got a whole bunch to talk about. England, DR Congo. We've got the last 16 lining up nicely. We've got some exciting games ahead as well.
We do.
We've got our World Cup anthem battle coming up, which
as always.
Be amazing.
Yeah.
I've got one for you.
Yeah.
And also a whole brand new quiz segment.
Which is going to be great.
Who wants to be a Ball-ionaire? Genius. Are we not geniuses? I mean, come on.
No one else could have come up with it.
Right, shall we get into it?
Let's get into it, and we're not going to mess around. We're going to go straight into England's last 32 tie in Atlanta versus DR Congo. Ash, they scraped through 2-1. We came from behind, but we were watching it in the pub here together in Dublin, and we were very nervous.
Yeah, we were. Also, we were surrounded by a whole bunch of booing
Irish people.
Yeah. We were the only 2, maybe 3 of us in the pub were English. And everybody else, every time England came on, was like, boo. And obviously with the game that we had as well, 74 minutes of pure stress.
Yeah.
It was not a good environment to be in.
It compounded it. Let's put it like we were shelling away and just hoping. And we knew that if we lost the area, it would have been worse, not with our fellow countrymen. But Ash, we pulled it out the bag.
We did.
Super Harry Kane.
England got through, man. Not comfortably at all. Very, very stressful. It was not a clean, dominant knockout performance at all. It was quite awful, to be honest, from my perspective. 74 minutes of just pure stress, pure bollocks, pure stress.
Simulation. What is this? Simulation.
We were sat there. We've got some reaction videos that I'm sure we'll share throughout our segment here, but we were just kind of there like. But Sam, you missed the goal.
Oh, I missed the
second goal.
The second goal. And you were celebrating on your own.
Yeah. I was looking around like, where the fuck is the only person in the pub celebrating? And I was like, where the fuck is he? Just like, oh my days.
I'm not doing that again. I was annoyed that I missed the goal because I was just walking out of the loo and I hear this cheer and I'm running out like, who scored? Because you never know in Ireland. It could have been people cheering for Congo. But yeah, look, amazing. First goal I saw, and that was great. Great scenes. We'll show the reaction to that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you missed the first goal as well, way back when. Do you remember?
Your first goal of the World Cup.
First goal of the World Cup.
Yeah, I was in the same pub, actually.
Yeah.
It's the Bath pub in Dublin.
Yeah, it's something about that pub, I reckon.
Harry Kane was the man again. And I think it summarizes us like kind of how we've been in the whole tournament. We've not been a team. I still don't know what Tuchel's identity is of us in the tournament in terms of how we play. And we've relied on individual brilliance. And the same thing was today, was Harry Kane. That second goal was unbelievable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Worthy of winning any match. And even the header was great, although the keeper maybe should say, same for our goal. But yeah, we relied on him again. And obviously it was enough to get through. This game was always about getting through. We did say that before. We thought it would be tight.
Yeah.
And it was just about getting through to that next game. But it doesn't fill you with confidence. Same as the Panama, same as the Ghana game. And he's not done much to rectify that. So again, balanced view, optimistic still, because we're still in, right? And we've got a winnable tie against Mexico. We're going to come on to that. big challenge.
Yeah.
But we're going to have to start playing better as we get better with the teams. And the big question mark is, will we?
Yeah. Based on what we saw against DR Congo, I'm not sure. If we can come out and play what we did after that 74-minute mark and bring that right at the start of the game, we could sail through. We could sail through any team like that. But saving all of this energy and this excitement till the last 25 minutes, 15 minutes of the game, every time we play, because it's a running thing now. We come out, first half's awful, then second half, they get a kick up the arse, and all of a sudden we show up somewhere, somehow. Yeah, we got to start avoiding that and start just coming out, just play for their lives.
Right.
What are they doing? And some of the player performances, which we'll get onto a little bit later as well individually, but some of them were just absolute dog shit.
I'm sorry, I am a fan of Rashford, but he was an example. There was 3 or 4 times where it's just a lack of concentration or nerves, and the ball just went past him, and we were all like, and you're 1-0 down, and you're just thinking, this is not going to be our day. And there was a few performances like that. We'd have to mention Pickford.
Yeah.
Should have done. He'll be kicking himself, and he should have saved that goal. If you watch it, you've got to cover I understand, you expect the guy to go across the goal, and he just took one step just to give him an extra yard. And then you couldn't get down there, but he did get a hand to him, so he'll be disappointed with that. And that's where your keeper's got to save you.
Yeah.
There was so much space there. Spence is new to international football. Not necessarily his full blame, because he had to come inside to cover the other centre-back. Madueke, the winger, should have been tucking in. He was miles away. So I wouldn't necessarily put all the blame on Spence, but that's when you need your keeper to step up and help you out, which he didn't, which made it tough for us.
Yeah.
And, we were 15 minutes away from going out of the World Cup.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we got through, but it wasn't an enjoyable game. It was just stress.
It was so stressful. And that's what we keep saying about, we need the other players to step up. It can't just be Harry Kane and Bellingham every single game that makes something happen. It's that moment where Pickford needed to be the star in that moment, and he just wasn't obviously there. He did get a hand onto it, like you said, but that was the savable goal, and you should be saving that. Let's remind ourselves of the game as we go as well, so you can be reminded about what we're talking about. Although you probably don't want to be reminded, as I don't either. I'm looking at it. I'm just looking at the thumbnail here. And I'm like, for fuck's sake, this is fucking shit.
No. But in that first half, to be fair, we had a lot of chances. The keeper had a bit of a worldie, made some very good saves. There was a block on the line. Like, we could have easily scored 2 in that first half. And we wouldn't necessarily be so worried. So I do think we created more good chances than we did against either Ghana or Panama. We didn't convert them until later, but we were creating chances.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, we were. And there was plenty of opportunities where we were up with our hands like, so there was a few elements of that as well.
We did have quite a few chances there, but they did as well. They had the goal and then they hit the post.
Yeah.
So we looked dodgy at the back still. Here's an interesting thing, Ash. We were talking before the game thinking we were going to play a low block and it was going to be tough to break him down.
Yeah.
They'd used the blueprint from the Panama and Ghana games to try and shut us out and hit us on the counter. But whilst they did hit us on the counter, they were a lot more aggressive than I expected, especially in that first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
They actually came at us. They were playing it. They looked quite physical. They could play football. And I think that took us a bit by surprise. I wonder, we would have been expecting and have some patience time here. We were a bit shell-shocked, I think. And fair play to them. They caught us off guard there.
That's the thing. We do have to give them some credit, DR Congo, because they came out, they played against us in a way that we weren't expecting. And they held their own. They had some serious chances. You can't knock them, even though they lost, okay? But they gave us a run for our money. They made us nervous. They kept us at bay for 74 minutes. Any team, and they're a small team, is it their first time ever in the World Cup?
I think so.
To be able to do that in the last 32 against England, some serious credit there. And when Brian Chipenga, when he first scored that goal in the first half, what was it, 8 minutes in or something?
8 minutes,
like
something like that.
It was just down. It was like,
we was a bit shell-shocked. And it was when that ball came over and you just saw he had half the pitch to himself. And I was like, oh my God, what are we doing? Is Reece James going to be back, or Kwanzaa? Because Spence had a decent, okay game, but again, he's going to be the Mexico's best player is on their left wing against Spence. If we play Brazil in the quarters, we're not jumping ahead, but that's Vinny Jr. on the left.
Yeah.
So Mbappe for France. So that's the problem for us.
Yeah.
It's one game at a time.
Yeah.
But no, like you say, big kudos to Congo. We got through. That was all that mattered.
Yeah.
And we didn't have to play extra time. So at least the players done it in 90. So it means we weren't overstretching ourselves, and we're going to need all of the energy we can get for that altitude game in Mexico. And should we, just before we go on to that preview, should we do a quick player ratings? I think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because we need to talk about, first of all, how the players did in the game when Gordon came on, how he changed the game slightly. And then that was so different to the week before, where it was the opposite.
Yeah.
Where when they took him off and brought Rashford on, or the game before that, it's just so up in the air. And it just seems like nobody's consistent. Nobody's consistently good apart from Harry Kane, Bellingham. But Harry Kane, again, we need him to show up in minutes 1 to 25 just as much as we need him to show up at 74th minute.
But that's what he does. He's moments, and he gets some chances, and he finishes it. He's not the sort of player that will be involved in the game the whole time necessarily. I don't mind that. If you're going to score 1 or 2 a game, which he does, that's what he does. I don't mind that. I think it's on the other players to create him. But it's a good point you make in the inconsistency. Gordon did well coming off the bench.
2 assists.
2 assists, exactly. Yeah. Now, look, the second goal was just a pass to Kane who did the rest. And the first goal was just a chip that Kane's great movement does it. But still, that's good confidence for him to get that impact. That left side on the wing is a bit of a worry at the moment. I had Rashford marked as my starter, especially after the first goal in the game against Croatia. It was a great finish. Right. But it seems that neither of them want that responsibility of starting. Now, I don't know if it's a case of both players are better off the bench and the pressure's off because they seem to do better when they come off the bench. Or if it's a case of the team's tired, the opponent's tired, the game's more stretched, and so there's more opportunities. Probably a bit of both. So I think that's a little bit of a worry. And who does he pick in the next game now? Because does Rashford hold his spot? He looked a bit nervous. Gordon got 2 assists, so he's got a decision to make there. I'd probably still go with Rashford.
Yeah.
For me.
Give him another run.
Yeah.
Because maybe he was just having an off game. I know you can't have an off game in the World Cup because there's only so many games that we can play.
Yeah.
But he's got star quality.
Yeah.
As opposed to Gordon playing.
He's in danger.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe it's better to give Rashford the first run and bring Gordon on afterwards fresh for 25 minutes because maybe that's when he shines.
I still think that's the best way to go.
Yeah.
But they need to step up.
Yeah.
Rashford needs to step up. So let's go through the team, shall we?
Yeah.
So Pickford, not his best game. Not his best game. He'll be disappointed with that save. Didn't have to do too much else. I can't remember making him any great saves. Like they only had a couple of chances, and the guy missed and hit the post. Pickford didn't have to do anything, so he'll be disappointed with that. So for him, that's based on that. That's like a 5.5.
Yeah, 5 out of 10.
5.5.
Yeah, absolutely. Not disastrous, but not convincing.
Yeah. So he'll know that, and he's got a strong character. So I expect him to have a good game.
Yeah,
against Mexico. I mean, what about the defense then?
Well, let's talk about Jed Spence.
Yeah.
What a fucking idiot.
Well, no, so here's the thing. I know it's easy to hate Jed Spence. He's been put in a position you wouldn't have expected to be starting every game at right back. No chance. And he's his first tournament. Not used to international football. I think he did all right apart from that goal. And it's not fully his fault because he's got to come inside. Madueke, he's not tracking back. But I still think there's a bit that he could have hedged his bets a little bit and had, given him a bit less room. So based on that, I think maybe like a 6.5.
Really? I'm going to 4 out of 10. Honestly, just every time he came near the ball, I got nervous. Like I wasn't comfortable with him anywhere near the ball, any type of play, whether he was in defence, midfield, striker, put him in goal, whatever. I was just very, very nervous the whole time. He looked uncomfortable in that position. If you're going to be playing for England and you're being put in that position, your manager needs to be like, okay, that guy's comfortable there. He wasn't.
You haven't got another option though.
And well, I don't know if I can put Pickford there and put Spence in goal. I don't know.
You could play Konza right back. Because he can play right back, Konza.
Yeah.
And you bring Stones in.
Yeah.
That's one option. So whether you want to break up that partnership. So you might have to think about that.
Yeah.
To be a bit more defensively solid. But yeah, fine. Let's give Spence a 5 then between what we said.
Okay.
It's not his best game.
Yeah.
Guehi and Konza, can't really pick them apart. Didn't fine. Just sort of 7s.
Yeah. Really? I thought he looked really shaky.
Which one?
Konza. I didn't think it was his best game at all. I thought he looked really shaky, not confident at all. He couldn't handle possession well. He made a few bad touches. I don't know. I think 7's a bit high for him.
Fine.
Yeah. I think I'd give him 5 again.
You're harsh. You're a bit of a harsh critic, aren't you?
You've got to be harsh. It's the World Cup. Show up or show out.
5.
He didn't settle the defence at all. He's probably the best defender that we got back there. And they were still having chances going through. So he's obviously not holding the line. And I don't know.
Well, the whole defence wasn't great. So we can just say that then. I wouldn't necessarily individualise. I'd give both of them then like a 6. Yeah. Both centre-backs a 6.
But I thought Gay looked all right on the ball. He was a bit confident. I would give Gay
He is better on the ball.
I'd give him a 7 because he was a bit more confident, a bit more comfortable, and was able to make plays playing from the defence rather than just like the pass around at the back that the others did.
It's interesting that Stone started the first game but hasn't played since. I don't know if that's an injury thing he's picked up. But then that option then is to bring Onza onto the right and Stones in there against a better team.
Could we bring Walker on?
He'd be great still now, probably.
Yeah. Just bring him on there.
We haven't. Let's not talk about players we didn't bring, because then we go down the Trent Alexander-Arnold route as well. Okay, and then left back Nico O'Reilly, thought he did all right.
Yeah.
He actually was most comfortable. He looks dangerous, so 7.
Yeah.
I think he's good.
Yeah. Made a few basic errors, but it is what it is.
He's decent.
Yeah.
I like him. Midfield of Rice, Anderson. Let's go those two then.
Well, Anderson, let's start with him. I think he did all right.
Solid.
He grew into the game.
Solid.
7 out of 10.
Solid 7.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Was probably the better of the two actually today with the Rice.
And he nearly scored.
And he nearly scored, did he?
Yeah. He threw in the penalty box, wasn't he? And the defender last minute took the ball from him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
True. No, I like him. I think he's been very solid. 7.
Yeah. Declan Rice.
Well, I don't think it was his best game.
Oh, fuck.
He didn't do much, did he? Oh, and his set pieces were
set
awful, weren't they?
pieces.
First 4, everything hit the
shit.
front man, and then he ballooned them over the back.
Yeah.
So for him, his high standards, that was poor. But I still think he did well in midfield, and also he went to right back. I don't know if you noticed. Fence came off, and he moved to right back for the last 20 minutes, where obviously he did a good job. But
yeah.
So I'll give him like a 6.5.
Really? No, I'm going 5 for him as well. No, honestly, all you do all day, every day is play football, and you're the set piece guy. All you do is make set pieces.
It's not good enough, is it?
Every single one, every time you touch the ball, try to cross it in, whether it's a corner, free kick, fucking on the wing. It wasn't making it past the first player.
No.
Every time.
It was aggravating.
Aggravating, and just it wasn't a commanding performance at all that you'd expect from Declan Rice on the field. So he gets a 5 out of 10, maybe a 4. And if he plays like that again, take him on.
And we're judging him on his high standards, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
It's maybe not fair, but yeah, I mean, a bit harsh for you. So I think we're going to be in the middle with each other because I'm a bit more lenient. But I think 5's harsh.
Well, we'd have to agree.
Fine.
But he needs to step up to get a 6 or 7.
Next time, let's get a little. Okay. And then Bellingham.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
He's still good. He's involved. And he had 2 good chances with the headers, I think.
Yeah.
He was there. He was still involved.
Yeah.
Few good chances. He was still making things happen. So I give him a 7.
He looked a lot more comfortable in this game than he has done in the previous games.
But he's been pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah, but like he's the whole every time he gets the ball, he falls over, that type of shit. He wasn't really doing that this game.
You don't like that?
No, can't.
Simulation.
What do you think?
Simulation. we'll run that clip so you know what the fuck we're talking about.
Madueke.
I thought he was the best of the wingers. He managed to get down the outside and created a few dangerous opportunities.
Yeah.
So I thought he was the best of the 3 or 4. So, but it's not amazing. I would give him a 7.5.
Really?
Well, he was good. He was pretty good. Like he beat his man on watching those highlights.
He was good, but he lacked that final.
He did.
That final touch, the final moment.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a 6.5.
7.
Yeah.
Rashford and Gordon.
Rashford, 3 out of 10.
5.5.
3 for me. Didn't fucking do anything. Didn't do anything. All he did was lose the ball.
Yeah.
Didn't contribute, didn't get any crosses in, didn't make it past his man. He might as well just been we might as well just give him a red card. We were just in the exact same team without him on the field. He's getting a 3 from me this week. And he was careless. He's careless in possession. He just wasn't having that moment. He wasn't reading the game well. He was playing out of emotion, and that's not what we need at this point.
He was nervous. He was
very, very nervous.
And just in case he's watching, I'll give him a 5.
No. 3 out of 10. Yeah, just in case he is watching, 3 out of 10. Get your shit together.
You need to step up, Rashid.
Yeah.
We believe in you.
Yeah.
Gordon came on, did better.
Yeah.
7.5.
Yeah.
7.
Well, I'll give him an 8.5.
An 8.5.
2 assists. Without him, those goals wouldn't have happened.
But they're not really magical assists.
But without that chip in, Harry Kane would never get his head on that. Without that little pass to Harry Kane, he wouldn't have been able to make the magic moment. So for me, 8.5, he was crucial to the game.
I'll give him a
He
7.
was direct, decisive, and dominant. The
Yeah.
triple Ds.
Yeah, okay, good. And then, so give him an 8, roughly. And then Harry Kane, 9.
Yeah, scored the goals.
2 goals, amazing goal, winner.
Yeah.
Not 10 because it wasn't a hat trick, or
Yeah.
like, you can't give a 10
Yeah.
unless it's, but 9.
Maybe an 8.7
I don't be silly.
as well, for the fact that he didn't show up till the 74th minute.
That does. King
Yeah.
Kane.
Yeah, King Kane for sure.
There's our rating. And the manager, actually. Let's do the manager.
Right.
So how do you got his tactics, made the changes, we got back into the game.
Well, he made the changes at an appropriate minute.
He made earlier subs, finally, didn't he? Did he bring, was it half time? Or no, it was 58.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 15 or 60 minutes or something like that. So
It was a bit earlier.
Yeah.
God, yeah. And Gordon came on and did the business.
exactly.
So,
He didn't leave it till 8 minutes before the end of the game to start.
but it wasn't an
change.
amazing performance. We were a bit shocked by them. So,
Yeah.
like 6.5.
Yeah.
Something like that.
6.5 for the manager. Because at the end of the day, we did get the win, but not convincingly. So we'd say the best players from the game were Harry Kane,
Gordon,
and Bellingham.
Bellingham and Gay.
Gay here.
O'Reilly.
And the worst,
Like, needs to kick up the arse.
Yeah.
Or you going home.
Yeah.
Rashford,
Conda,
Spence.
and Spence.
Yeah. And Rice.
And Rice.
Yeah.
Rice needs to get his shit together.
There we go. Shall we round up the other last 32 games?
Let's do it.
There's a lot happened since our last episode. And let's start with the drama of the penalties. Man, this is why we love the World Cup, isn't it? Every neutral game I'm watching, like we were watching Portugal-Croatia last night. Croatia got that late equaliser. VAR disaster.
Yeah.
And you just want it to go to extra time. You want it to go to penalties because there's nothing like it in sports at all. The drama of it, the tension, how much it means to everyone, all the fans, the country on your back. You can't beat it.
No.
And it's what we love. So Germany out on penalties. Their first ever loss on penalties in the World Cup. They won the last 4 and quite happy about it. You're wearing the shirt, but
I'm wearing it out of commiseration for them. Yeah, because it's quite funny to see them go out on
it's great.
penalties. So I'm wearing it just out of
you're mocking them.
yeah, it's comedic effect.
Yeah. Nice.
No, but it was great. Honestly, them going out on penalties is like the equivalent of the Undertaker losing at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't happen, right?
Against Power.
Yeah, I know. So brilliant. Exactly what everyone who is not German wanted to see that result, and they delivered it, and we're happy.
We're happy about it.
Yeah,
And,
brilliant. Well done, Paragon.
Kudos to Paraguay.
Yeah,
They knew what they were doing. They know their identity. They're going to defend the shit out of it. Like their lives depend on it.
Yeah.
Scrapping around. They were physical. And that was what they were going to do. And play for penalties. And it worked out for them. So kudos to them.
absolutely. And also, I would say that's the biggest upset of the week.
Yeah.
In terms of the
Definitely.
1-1 draw, equalising to come back to 1-1, and then winning 4-3 on penalties. That is the biggest shock of the week.
Yeah. And Germany's woes carry on now. They've not won a knockout game since they won the World Cup in 2014.
It's because they're shit.
Long may it continue. And then another amazing game, Netherlands-Morocco. 2 of our teams in the points. So we're going to do a points tally, but that's big for the points because here our team's out. So let's put it on you straight away now. I want to hear, what do you have to say for yourself and your German mate who predicted Netherlands to win the World Cup? And they couldn't even get past the last 32. How do you summarize that with egg on your face?
Well, first of all, he's not a mate.
Not anymore.
Second of all, he's German. And Germany went out in the same moment. You know, they lost to penalties. So therefore, the bad juju went on to the prediction. And it was all a ripple effect. You know, it was a snowball effect. Germany went out, then the prediction went up in the air. You know, changing timelines, the Mandela effect. It's all there.
Right.
You know?
And he's hired you as his new publicist as well.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Spin doctor.
also, what a load of shit That's the last time I've ever taken any advice from Instagram about anything. Like, I don't want to see none of that shit anymore. Someone lock that German guy up and take away his fucking key, honestly. Because now I've got to go through to the rest of this competition without the Netherlands. And they were one of my top
Elite
picks, elite picks that was supposed to get towards the final and play, if not play France or whatever. And now they're out because of this fucking psyche.
But let's talk about the game, because it was a good game.
It was, yeah.
They weren't awful,
Yeah.
but Morocco were a better team.
Yeah.
They deserved the win, I think. If you look at that second half, Morocco were all over them. They deserved it. And so Netherlands' goal was against the run of play, wasn't it? And I was like, oh no, they're going to get away with one. And then Issa Diop header in added time to take it to extra time was brilliant.
Yeah, it was.
Fulham player, well done Issa, and it was a great header. And Morocco deserved that because, like, no bias here, they are one of my teams, but I think they dominated. They are a great team. We knew they would be, but we just didn't know how they were going to match up. And I think in the second half, they dominated extra time. They were slightly better than Netherlands.
Sure.
And then the penalty shootout itself.
Some of the worst penalties I've ever seen in the history of football.
Yeah.
It wasn't even, let's just hit the post. It was like
It's the post completely, yeah.
a foot wide.
And these bloody run-ups,
Yeah.
honestly, it got me shouting on the screen, where you start to step and you're not even looking, they don't even look at the ball anymore, do they? They're looking at the keeper and then they miss the target. I'm like, maybe, crazy thought, look at the fucking ball.
Yeah.
But
Less ballet dancing on the way and just strike the ball in the back of the net.
smash it.
Yeah.
Pick a spot and
Why don't they
smash it.
just smash it anymore?
The problem is, when they do the little run up and stutter and they're looking where the keeper goes, they haven't made up in their mind where they're going.
Yeah.
So that's where the indecision comes in. So it's all on the moment. Whereas what England do in training, they've said, is that they practice, they repeat, they have a spot they pick and they go with it. And I think that's the more secure way of doing it.
Well, it didn't work out well for Harry Kane the other week.
No, it didn't.
No. So maybe he needs to add a little skip.
No. Don't listen to that, Harry. You feel the second one. We love you.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, worst penalties in the history of football. That was awful, especially from two really good teams.
Especially from Germany.
Yeah.
And so Morocco, you thought they were bottling it, didn't you? Because they had two chances to win on the final kick. One was missed, one was saved. And I was like, here you go. Germany going to get away with this one. And then Jonathan Tah steps up and hits it on the moon. That was that. Interesting side note. Jonathan Tah it was said after the game, he's a centre-back, right? Not really even a ball-playing centre-back. Why was he taking the sixth penalty when they still had players like Goretzka, Nemeka, midfielders on? Apparently, Goretzka was asked twice to take one and said no and let his centre-back take it and missed. I mean, look, I get it. You're in your title to say no, but if that's true, he wouldn't be my teammate, you know. Anyway, there you go. That's the penalties.
Yeah.
Quick note on how good France were then against Sweden, another level. Your team.
Straight to the final, straight to the moon with them guys. Yeah. They're taking that trophy home. Outstanding performance. Incredibile.
Fantastic. That's German.
Yeah.
Magnifique.
Allez les bleus.
No.
Bloody good.
Bloody good. Bloody good.
A bloody good performance.
That was bloody fucking good, mate.
Yeah.
Bloody fucking good, mate. Yeah.
And it pains us to say because they are French. But bloody good.
Bloody good. 3-0. It could have been way more. And Mbappe showed up. But the great thing about them is each game, there's like a new star almost. Elise was the one for me this game. Was unbelievable. The speed he'd move at, and every time he'd hit the target, they just make chances out of nothing. Or they get the ball, boom, inside, boom. Now, look, I know Sweden's defense isn't great. So, look, there's going to be tougher teams, but the way they played was on another level. It was like they took it up a gear. And I reckon they've still got a few more gears to go up.
Sure.
And they've got Dembele scored a hat-trick. Mbappe keeps going. Elise's amazing. Barcola scored a great goal. That front four is incredible. The best front four in the world. Look, if they go on to win the final and they keep on playing like this, there's definite conversation to be had that they are one of the best World Cup teams ever.
Yeah.
100%.
Agreed. That kind of performance that they did is just outstanding, world class. Talking of Elise, he almost had the World Cup moment. That bicycle kick.
Oh,
that was an inch away. That
would have been amazing.
That was perfectly timed, beautiful.
We're still waiting for that sort of moment, aren't we? We haven't had an amazing goal yet. I would say. As well, hopefully that comes. But yeah, he was the star for me, and could have played for England.
Yeah.
Chose to play for France, and well, and we see why.
Yeah. 100%. And I'm so happy that France are on the other side of that draw.
Yeah, because maybe we'll scrape through somehow, and then in the final, anything happen.
Yeah.
But look, it'll be interesting. They got Paraguay next, which will be a bloodbath. I mean, no matter Paraguay do a low block, whatever they're going to do, that's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah.
And they're not going to need to stretch as much. So they're going to have a rest. Then they'll play the winner of Canada and Morocco, which you expect will be Morocco. And that'll be a tasty game. France, Morocco in the quarters.
Yeah.
Obviously, France still big favourites. So lots to look forward to there.
100%.
But
yeah, also Mbappe and Messi.
Yeah.
Still neck and neck.
Kane.
And Kane's up there with them. And
He's on
5, yeah.
Messi's on 6.
Yeah.
Isn't
Mbappe's on
6.
6.
Kane's on 5.
Yeah.
So Messi plays tonight, 11 p.m.
Looking forward to that. The other games, just to quickly mention, Belgium came back from 2-0 down and went through against Senegal late on.
I feel for the Senegalese. I really do, because they deserve to win that game. They kind of threw it away a bit, when there was never a penalty as well at 2-2.
Yeah.
3-2, that was never a penalty. To decide the game in the last seconds of extra time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Not to take it to penalties, at least. That was criminal. A VAR disaster, in my opinion.
Yeah. There's been some really questionable VAR moments during this World Cup. It's not a good look.
No, it's not what it was brought in for. That's ruining the game a bit. But fair play to Belgium. They went through, and it wasn't neat at all, but he took De Bruyne off, and Tielemans and Lukaku came on, and they took their big guns off, and they managed to get through. So fair play to them, but Senegal will be kicking themselves, and they should have gone through. 2-0 up with 5 minutes left. It's criminal. But fair play, and let's see which Belgium turns up then against the US.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game.
Great game.
They're going to struggle with the US.
I think
the US have lost their Balogun, but I think it'll be a very fast-paced game. Especially, I don't think the US knows how to play just defense. It's going to be very interesting. Brazil also survived Japan, and now I emphasize survived.
We predicted Japan to go through, but it was close, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Brazil came back. Japan scored first, and it was a last minute, wasn't it, to go through? So sad to see Japan go out. I love them, watching them, but Brazil did it. They did the business. They strode through like us.
Yeah,
didn't look great like Belgium. They're through. That's all that matters. And now they'll play Norway, who came through against the Ivory Coast, as you'd expect them to. It was a tight-ish game, but they did enough, and that was what we expected. And now it sets up that Brazil-Norway tie, which is going to be brilliant, isn't it?
Both of your teams. One of your teams is about to go out.
I know. One's about to go through. So
that's true. Who you got your money on?
Brazil. Yeah. I think Norway look like they're almost happy to be where they are, and they'll enjoy the game. They'll go for it. But I almost just think like the belief and the manager Ancelotti and the depth will see them through. But it should be a good game.
Absolutely. Talking of good games, Spain 3-0. Pedro.
Yeah, they're solid. They look good. Spain look very good. So that's good, because it keeps it interesting on that side of the draw. There, you look at them and you think they're maybe the only team that could test France on that side of the draw before the final. And roll on Spain. They now play Portugal, which is great. We haven't spoken about Portugal.
No, but just on Spain real quick, their attacking is amazing, right? And we all enjoyed what they did, that 3-0. But also let's talk about the defense, because Austria didn't have a single shot on target.
Wow, didn't really.
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
Not a single shot. So, yeah, okay, they're going forward, scoring 3 goals, but they're also really protecting that goal.
Yeah.
Amazing. They're going to fuck up Portugal.
Surely. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Portugal didn't look great against Croatia, did they?
No.
Again, a VAR disaster.
Massive.
Croatia are robbed.
Yeah.
Looking at the eye, it doesn't come off his head, right? And they slow it down, and you still can't see it in the replays. Apparently, there was like a snick. There's a chip in the ball.
In the chip, yeah.
Snickometer.
Yeah.
And it's hit his hair or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, how accurate is that one?
Yeah.
But also, clear and obvious error? No. So that's what it's there for, clear and obvious error. So wasn't happy with that decision at all. Was sick for Croatia. And again, a game that should have gone, deserved extra time. And like the Belgium-Senegal game, at least. So
yeah,
Portugal make it through. Ronaldo, all he did was score that penalty and pretended he was the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
Classic Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And they came off, and then they scored.
Yeah. He was furious, wasn't he, when they brought him off?
Do one, mate.
Yeah. They need to let him go. They need to just
Right,
get
this
over
is the
it.
last one.
Yeah.
They're not going to win it.
No. Not with him starting anyway.
No.
It's set up that really good game though, Spain, Portugal. I'm happy for that. Yeah, Croatia were robbed last second there. They should have gone through to extra time, but I'm happy it set up Spain, Portugal. And I'm going to be in Spain next
you're
week,
going to be in Spain
next weekend.
Yeah,
So,
oh, that would be great.
yeah.
I'm going to be, if England beat Mexico, I'm going to be in Croatia when we play potentially Brazil. Some great games to look forward to.
So you would have been in Croatia if Croatia had got through.
Yeah.
So you could have experienced that.
That would have been great.
That would have been awesome, yeah.
Oh, that would have been sick. Yeah.
Also, my team, another one of my teams is gone.
Oh, yeah.
Croatia's out.
You're in big trouble.
I've literally, everything's riding on France and Colombia at the moment.
Do you not have one more? US?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the US. But, yeah, so Colombia's
You
got
need
to do
France to win the World Cup.
Yes, that's the only way. It's the only way forward, which is highly likely. So
let's just do a quick preview on some great ties to look forward to. England, Mexico, Spain, Portugal, Belgium, US, and Norway, Brazil. Those are the key ones, I would say.
Yeah.
England, Mexico then. So there's been a lot of talk about it. You probably heard it already, that it's going to be tough conditions. The altitude, we were looking into this, weren't we, yesterday? 2,200 meters above sea level.
Yeah.
Which is a lot. And Mexico use that to their advantage because they're used to it. They run you out in the first 20 minutes. They try and suffocate you. And their record at the Azteca is unbelievable.
Yeah. It's outrageous. They've lost just 2 games
in the last 89 in 50 years.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah. They've drew 17.
Yeah. And
so we could go through to extra time with them, but only losing 2 in the last 50 years is outrageous.
So it's going to be tough. And I think they'll need that because, no offense, well, they've done really well so far. They scored 8, conceded 0.
Yeah.
But they played every game at home. But their teamwork itself, the quality is not amazing at all. Like, they don't have that many Premier League top players. Jimenez is their striker who's almost on the end of his career. And they will be relying on that team spirit, home crowd, and the altitude factor rather than the quality. We have the quality.
Yep.
So we can just get through the first 20 minutes, quiet the crowd, even get an early goal, and settle into the game. I think the quality will show through. But if we get shell-shocked, we're 1-0 down and we're struggling, then I think that's where we might struggle.
Yeah.
So it's set to be a great game.
But you looked up the stats, didn't you, about how much of an advantage it is being at that altitude when you're not used to playing that, right?
Yes. So over the last century, there's been thousands of games played in South America in high altitude. And looking at the results, taking into account different factors and the quality of the teams, statistically, it was worked out that for every 1,000 meters of sea level altitude, there was a 0.5 goal advantage statistically in the games over the last century. And this is 2,200 meters. So that's 1.2 goals. Statistically, that the altitude advantage worth at least a goal.
Yeah.
Which sounds about right. So we're going to have to deal with that, just to put it into perspective. Predictions, Ash. Based on all of that, I think it's going to be tight, and I think it's going to go to extra time for me. I think we'll draw after 90, and it will go to extra time. And I'm going with England on penalties.
Okay. All the way through to penalties?
Yeah. 1-1 penalties. 1-1 normal time, no goals, extra time, penalties.
Oh, God.
What
do
you
think?
think?
Not looking forward to that.
No.
Yeah, I could see that happening. Absolutely. And to be honest, what I can see happening is 1-0, a very similar DR Congo situation. 1-0 Mexico. We pull something out towards the end of the game, draw 1-1, go through extra time. I think maybe we could potentially come out and get a goal in extra time. They should stop the penalties. I think they want to avoid penalties at all costs. Nobody wants or needs to see England get eliminated from another tournament due to penalties. Like, that's just a no-go. At that point, if it's the last minute of extra time, they might as well just let Mexico score.
No, don't be ridiculous. I think we back us on penalties slightly.
Not
Because the
without
quality of the
track record.
players. Well, I just think, I get your point, and I think we would have chances in extra time. But we've seen it so many times that the game just goes, and the closer it gets to penalty, no team wants to give it away, and they sort of settle for it a bit. I just wonder if the altitude and the conditions, the heat as well, not to mention, everyone will be tired and knackered.
Mm.
So will they have the energy to push to get that
Yeah.
goal? And will it go to penalties? So look, I hope it doesn't go to penalties
Yeah.
because it's just the most stressful thing in the world, and it's just the elation of it. The loss, the feeling of loss after is way worse than the great feeling of winning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. And
so-
like, we're up against it, right? We're against the altitude, as you said. We're against the home crowd. We're against the stadium. The stadium is outrageous. The noise, the drums,
and the hotel, outside the hotel.
and we're also against the fans outside the hotel keeping us up till 3 a.m. And the fact that we're up against that FIFA rule where they have forced England to go to Mexico today to start training there, when based on like scientific backing or whatever and proof about altitude and everything, you're better off being there 10 days before or showing up just before the game and getting on with it.
Yes.
Like, but FIFA
It makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense, because then you don't have time to acclimatize, because you just get in there, you're 90 minutes, you're not really focusing on it, and then you're out of there. But FIFA have made this rule where you have to be in the game, in the stadium, practicing, training 3 days before. So
I think it's a day before you have to be there.
Yeah.
But obviously then we need to take the travel
Yeah.
time and everything. So we're there a couple of days.
so we're right in that middle element there of
Worst case scenario.
worst case.
Because I think that the idea is 10 days is enough time for your body to acclimatize. But 3 days, your body's struggling with it, and it's actually sapping your energy for those 3 days. So you're weaker even before the game. Whereas if you just turn up, your body's you've not had to deal with it in 3 days. So you just get in and get out.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. And Messi said the same thing. There's a famous stadium in La Paz, which is the capital of Bolivia. Whenever Argentina play Bolivia away, in this stadium, that's 3,000 meters above sea level and altitude. And he says that's what they do. They get in and get out. They fly in 2 hours. They arrive 2 hours before, and then out.
Yeah. Straight off the PJ on the pitch.
Yeah.
They should drop them in a helicopter.
Yeah. Like James Bond,
Yeah.
like during the national anthem, as the Queen as well.
Yeah. Parachuting in. Harry Kane. Come on. Yeah. Okay, can we start doing that, please?
Yeah.
So
Final prediction
final prediction for me, 2-1 extra time.
after extra time.
Yeah, to England, obviously. And then we'll go on to play Brazil.
Yeah, I think Brazil.
Yeah.
It's a great Arsenal way.
Yeah.
And then sets up a great game. Back in America.
Yeah.
I think Miami would be that one.
Yeah.
But let's just one game at a time.
Back in America.
Back born in the USA.
Back to America.
Back in America, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. How goddamn Congans. All right.
Yeah.
Any final notes on last 32 or last 16 games?
No. Right then, it's time for a brand new segment here on Talkin Ballocks. Now, we're going to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, right? But we've obviously called it Who Wants to Be a Ball-ionaire. Amazing.
Which also sounds like billionaire.
Yeah.
You have a New York accent.
Exactly.
Who wants to be a billionaire?
Yeah, exactly. And essentially, we're going to follow the same format. We're going to get some questions going up in difficulty all the way up to the £1 billion prize. And we're going to work together. It's not going to be you against me. We're going to work together against the questions. We don't know the answers or anything like that.
No.
We're going to be offered multiple choice.
Like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah.
4 options. And we're going to have 2 lifelines as well.
Absolutely.
50-50 and phone a friend.
Yeah. I'm excited for phoning a friend.
Phone an AI friend.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
God knows.
We have no idea what to expect. It's going to call a random AI and the AI is going to answer.
Truthfully or not.
Yeah.
Well, you might get it wrong.
Yeah, but it could end up calling like the AI Jenny, who knows only about books.
Yeah.
She might not know. And I think that's really interesting
Yeah.
because I've made it all, I've coded it all, and it's all, it should work.
Ash have done a great job. It looks great. So we hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
And the rules are the same as Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. If you haven't seen it, each question gets harder as you go. 4 options, and you start at £100, and each question you win more money until you get to the million. But if you get one wrong, you're out.
Absolutely. And if you are following along at home, let us know what you answered in the comments as well, just to see if you make it all the way. I mean, not saying that we are going to make it all the way.
Yeah, let us know how far you get.
Yeah. Absolutely. And obviously there's no actual money involved. No ball-ionaires.
We haven't got the sponsorship from Australia. So. Okay, here we go, mate.
Okay. How many countries are co-hosting the 2026 FIFA World Cup? Three.
Yeah,
Sure.
easy
Okay.
one. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll start with.
no problem.
Okay. What is the total number of teams participating in this expanded World Cup format?
48.
48.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy one.
Lock it in.
Lock it
Final
in.
answer.
I must take your first answer. Final answer. Come on.
Come on. In which iconic stadium did the very first match of the 2026 World Cup take place? Mexico versus South Africa.
Azteca.
It's got to be the Estadio.
It's in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mexico. Azteca. Yeah.
Lock it in. Come on. Right. How many groups were the 48 teams divided into for the opening stage of the tournament?
For 500 quid. Well, that's easy. It's 48 divided by 12. Divided by 4 is 12.
12. Yeah.
12 groups. So,
See?
100%.
Lock it in.
Make sure you don't click the wrong one.
Yeah. Including the final, what is the total number of matches to be played in this year's World Cup?
Well, we can work it out.
That's a hard question for 1,000.
It is, but we can work it out.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely more than 80. So it's either 104 or 128.
Yeah.
I think it's 128, but let's work it out. So each group game has, every team plays 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
But then
12 games per group.
No, but then there's only there's only 6 games really, like, because they have the same fixtures. Like, so
Yeah.
Ghana v England 1, England v Panama 1, England v Croatia, that's 3. Then you got Ghana Panama, Ghana Croatia, Croatia Panama 6.
6. Okay,
So 6 games per group.
yeah, because you each play twice. No,
Everyone plays 3 games, but it doesn't double count.
so yeah,
6 times 12 groups
is 60, 72.
is 72,
Yeah.
right? And then you've got last 32 is 16 games. That's 88.
Mm.
Then you've got another 8 games, 96. Now the 4 games, 100. 2 games, 102. 103.
104.
103, that would be the week.
Oh,
Plus the third place.
plus
104.
104.
104.
We're going to go for it, lock it in?
Yeah, it makes sense.
104, yeah.
Yeah.
Which host city held the opening match for the United States men's national team on June the 12th? Did it open at the MetLife?
Well, the final is in New York.
Yeah. Did it open there?
I don't know. I am not sure. What £22,000.
We're only on 2,000.
Walk away.
It would take the money.
Okay, let's think about this. It's obviously going to be. They're going to make it a big stadium for the opener. The final's in New York. Seattle, Miami, LA. Do you remember though? Did you watch it?
Yeah, it was USA versus
Paraguay.
LA.
It could have been.
Was it in New York? Did they open it and close it in the same stadium?
That would make the most sense.
Yeah,
But possibly not.
yeah.
Possibly not.
Because I don't think it was Miami.
Or Seattle. It wouldn't have been Seattle, would it?
It wouldn't be at the Seahawks Stadium, would it?
Well, it just doesn't feel like. It feels like it'd be.
Or was that the Levi Stadium? Was that Levi's?
Levi is Boston, isn't it? Which is not an option.
I don't know.
LA is SoFi.
Yeah.
New York's MetLife.
I don't want to use a lifeline so early.
No.
We've got so many questions to go.
I know.
Well,
We don't really know though, do we?
we don't know.
But we're guessing that it would be a big city stadium. I mean, they all are, but the main one would be New York or LA.
You're right. So if we even if we use the 50-50 and it takes away those two options, we're left with
Still fine.
Yeah. We can't go out this early. It'll be so embarrassing on a podcast.
Should we just go for New York?
Should we just sure. It's open and then closing there.
It makes sense, logically, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's think about it. First game, opening game, New York.
Yeah, I'm trying to I don't think it was MetLife. Because I'm thinking now, like watching it, doing that reaction.
They had the opening ceremony, didn't they?
Yeah.
And when you watched the opening ceremony with Shakira,
Yeah. No, it was with
David Guetta,
and Andrea Bocelli.
right?
Yeah.
Remember what the stadium looked like?
It was. I think it was enclosed. Don't think it was open air. MetLife's open air.
SoFi.
So I think it's the SoFi. It
It's
could be
open
Los
air,
Angeles.
isn't it? Though, or is the roof closed at SoFi?
Also, what time was it on? The game?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It would have been fairly early. Right?
No. If it, like, say, for example, if it was on 8 p.m., it's more likely to be.
Yeah, no, I understand that. But what time was it on?
Was it 10 o'clock opener? Was it
It's
not?
quite late. I was in the pub watching it.
I think it was an 8 o'clock kickoff, wasn't it?
I feel like 8 would have been right, but
So
that doesn't help us. Does it?
It does, because if it was in LA, there's an extra 5 hours
two-
on that.
3
So it would
hours.
be like a 2 a.m. game.
For us,
Yeah. But it was an 8 p.m. game for us.
which means it would have been 12 o'clock there.
Well, it would have been like 4 p.m. in New York.
5 hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
And would it be 8 hours to LA?
Yeah.
So it would have been
Like a 9 a.m. or something like that.
no, 8 p.m. here
Yeah.
is 12 p.m.
So it would have been like 11
Midday.
a.m. game.
No, midday.
Yeah.
8 hours.
I'm not, do they get this long on this TV, on this TV show?
No, we wouldn't be in trouble.
But then that also puts us on Miami. It could have been Miami. But I think Miami's is an open air stadium as well, isn't it?
I don't feel like the first game was at Miami or Seattle.
It's going to be New York, isn't it?
I kind of want to go for New York and keep the lifelines, but it's a risk.
It is a risk. Should we go for it?
Yeah.
Oh. Would you have got that question at home?
We could have done a 50-50.
But if it had left us New York and Los Angeles.
I don't know. Well, at least we got 1,000.
Right, so that wasn't good, Sam.
That was rubbish. We got it wrong, and we're going to do it again. Okay, guys. After some technical difficulties, we're back in the chair like an hour later. When we were editing this, we realized that we were on mute for the last half an hour. And I think it might have been my fault.
It could have been any possible range of errors that came from your side. So yes, unfortunately, you won't be getting the National Anthem Challenge in this episode, but we are going to do it next episode, so you will get the beauty of it. We had a laugh with it, so it's unfortunate that it's not in this one.
Yeah.
But, it brings us back to another episode, and you guys can come back and listen to all of that. But just to wrap up this episode, England are through.
England are through. Mexico awaits in the Azteca.
Absolutely. Kane saved the nation.
King Kane.
King Kane. Germany, Netherlands have gone home.
Right. France look amazing. Belgium come back. Belgium, USA. And Rice, Rashford, Pickford, and Spence need a rocket up their arse.
Absolutely. And we will not take any more mediocre performances from any of these England players.
If we're going to beat Mexico, everyone needs to step up.
Absolutely. So drop us your predictions, England v Mexico, in the comments. Let us know, are we going to go through to the next round and possibly face Brazil or Norway? Who should we start? Should we start Rashford or Saka, or do we give Gordon another chance? And who's going to win the World Cup? Who are you supporting? Drop us in the comments your flags, who you're supporting. We'd love to get involved with you guys. And don't forget, if you are enjoying our content, please do subscribe and like, comment, share, send it to your friends, because it really does help us in the long run.
It does. And we just started this, so your feedback's really important to us, and any engagement helps us. And we want to keep doing this. So if you enjoy it, please let us know in those ways. And yeah, roll on Mexico.
Absolutely. Oh, and we've just found out that the Mexico game might be coming forward to 7 p.m.
So Ash is now going to stay here. He was meant to fly back tomorrow, but you reckon we'll stay and we'll watch it?
Yeah. I'm flying back on Monday now.
So maybe we'll get the next episode also together.
Yeah.
Without any mic issues, hopefully.
Absolutely.
And, yes, Mexico, biggest game for England. Well, obviously in the last 4 years. Huge.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Let us know what your predictions are. I think penalties on England. You think
2-1 England, extra time. Yeah.
Let us know what you think. And we're looking forward to it. The World Cup's still rolling on. We will see you next time, probably Monday, Tuesday next week. So stay tuned for that. Please subscribe so you don't miss a video.
Talking fatting ballocks, mate.
Talking fucking ballocks, mate.
See ya. Shall we crack a beer?
Let's do it to
Go on.
celebrate the first in-person Talking Ballocks episode.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.